This isn't just about jealousy. It's about ownership. And Wang Yibo has just shown that. For him, Xiao Zhan isn't just a coworker. He's the one person who must not be touched. Behind the glitzy world of Chinese entertainment, there is a story more heart-wrenching than the most emotional drama script. An incident known only to the closest staff members is now slowly leaking to the public. This story has not only sparked a wave of discussion among fans, but also reinforced the belief that the relationship between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan is far deeper than it appears. And the most intense moment occurred when Wang Yibo, without hesitation, issued a firm warning to the production staff. Don't get too close to Xiao Zhan. He's mine. A simple statement, yet it carried an extraordinary emotional impact in a world where everything must be kept hidden. For a long time, Yijan fans, the term for the Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan couple, have closely observed every interaction between them. Meaningful glances, accidental touches that linger too long, and smiles that only appear when they're together. But this recent incident takes everything to a different level. According to a reliable source from the production team, during the filming of a major variety show project, a female staff member enthusiastically helped Xiao Zhan adjust his costume. It was routine, professional. But what was unusual was Wang Yibo's sudden change in expression. His eyes sharpened, his jaw tightened, and he quickly approached. He stood between Xiao Zhan and the staff member, clearly in a protective stance. "I'll help him. You don't need to," he said coldly. But what was most shocking wasn't just those words, but what he said next to the manager and internal staff. "Don't let anyone get too close to him. Xiao Zhan isn't everyone's. He's mine." Those words were reported with trembling by a staff member who heard them directly, and from that moment on, the staff's treatment of Xiao Zhan changed. Everyone became more cautious, as if they had been clearly told, "This is the limit." This wasn't the first time Wang Yibo had shown his possessive side toward Xiao Zhan. Some diehard fans even compiled small moments that showed how intense Wang Yibo's feelings were. One of the most famous was when they performed together on an award show stage. When another male artist tried to hold Xiao Zhan's hand, Wang Yibo quickly stepped in and separated them, then held Xiao Zhan's hand himself. Moments like these have left many fans wondering, is this just bromance? Or is there something deeper and more significant behind it all? Yibo is the quiet type, but when he loves someone, he won't let that person be taken away from him, said a stylist who has worked with both of them. And it seems that's exactly what's happening. That protective instinct isn't about professionalism. It's not just about friendship. It's about love. A love so strong that Wang Yibo doesn't hesitate to set boundaries, even if it makes the staff feel awkward. We look back at many previous incidents that now make perfect sense. For example, when Wang Yibo calmly moved his jacket to cover Xiao Zhan's legs as he sat on a chair without a cushion, or when he quietly ordered Xiao Zhan's favorite food without asking, as if he knew exactly what he wanted. Or when fans captured a video of Yibo whispering something to Xiao Zhan that immediately made him chuckle. Only they know what was said. Now, after the indirect confession, "He's mine," it all feels like pieces of a puzzle finally forming a complete picture. Wang Yibo has long loved, cared for, and protected Xiao Zhan as someone more than just a colleague. The entertainment world often forces people to pretend, but there's a limit where that pretense can no longer hide the overflowing emotions. And for Wang Yibo, that limit has been crossed. He knows he can't reveal everything to the public, but through his actions, his gaze, and his firm warnings to staff, he's saying one thing: "I don't need the world to know. I just want him to know, and he's safe with me." In every silent step he takes, there is an unseen courage. The courage to stay by Xiao Zhan's side, even without validation, without recognition, and without public promises. Because for Yibo, the purest love is the kind that doesn't need praise. It just needs to be protected. The world may want a stage, but they only want a small space where they can embrace each other in silence. Not all love needs to be announced, and not all relationships need definitions. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have created their own little world, where a single glance can replace thousands of words, and a gentle touch can convey deeper affection than all the declarations of love ever heard by human ears. They don't need the world to understand. They only need to understand each other. And when Wang Yibo stands between Xiao Zhan and others, it's not just about protecting him, but about conveying a message that can't be spoken directly. You may belong to the world in your career and on stage, but behind the scenes, you belong only to me. A sentence that can only be understood by those who know what it means to love in silence, but defend with clarity. After this rumor surfaced, social media was flooded with comments from Zhan fans. Yibo is possessive? We support it, because we know he's only loved one person from the start. Only Yibo dares to show openly that Zhan belongs to him. Don't mess with Xiao Zhan. You can see for yourselves who's always protecting him. This isn't a drama scenario, it's a real love story. Some even claim this is why their chemistry in any project always feels genuine and strong, because they're not acting. They're just being themselves, loving each other in silence. Wang Yibo may never say, "I love you" on camera, but his actions speak volumes, making the whole world understand. The simple phrase, "he's mine," has become the loudest declaration of love that can be shouted in an industry that forces everyone to stay silent. And for true fans, that's more than enough. Because in love, it's not how loud you shout that matters, but how far you'll go to protect. And Wang Yibo? He protects Xiao Zhan with all his courage, without compromise, without hesitation, with one sharp sentence. Don't get too close to him. Xiao Zhan is mine. After all those moments, glances, and possessive gestures, do you still doubt that Wang Yibo truly holds something special for Xiao Zhan? Love doesn't always have to be declared with words. Sometimes, silent protection is the most honest form of love. And Wang Yibo's statement, "He's mine," might just be the most genuine declaration of love ever seen in the entertainment industry. In your opinion, is this purely out of love, or just a professional attitude that happens to be too sweet and personal? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more emotional and dramatic stories about Zhan. See you in the next video, and remember, true love always finds its way, even behind the camera.